are not accurate?
I think we started the game a little bit slow, but I think as things started to get underway and we started to get a little comfortable with each other, I think we tried to get it going.
And then Chennedy, just wanted to give you an opportunity to talk about that moment between you and Caitlin. What was that play, what was said, and kind of what led to?
Next question.
Anyone else?
Kamilla, when you're talking pregame, your WNBA debut, just kind of what did the early couple of moments of your debut feel like, and how did that feel for you both emotionally and physically to get out there?
It felt pretty good. I was just excited to be out there. It's just another basketball game, and this is what I've been doing my whole life. So I was just excited to be out there with my teammates.
What was the matchup with Aaliyah like once you actually got out there and were with her one-on-one?
It's great. Me and Aaliyah were playing together for 4 years, so I was just excited to be able to go against her. Yeah.
Were there any expectations or goals you set for yourself going into this game? If so, what were they, and how did they match up to what you were able to do there?
Honestly, no, I just wanted to be out there with my teammates and do whatever they needed from me.
How did the shoulder feel?
Pretty good. Mm-hmm.
Chennedy, you consistently bring a spark in your reserve role to the extent that it really feels like you're a starter and you're closing games. I was just curious, what kind of goes into your process in terms of how you feel out the game for what the game particularly demands from you?
I'm really just trying to always be ready whenever my number's called. I think I've put in a lot of work coming from China and Turkey this offseason, so I'm really ready to showcase my talent and be ready when my number's called whenever coach needs me.
And it really feels like your drives are popping in the half court for your team and opening up things even for yourself and for others. Can you just kind of speak to what you're seeing in that particular context?
I just look for gaps. I look for holes in the defense. When she was out there, she really spaced the floor for me and got some easy putbacks for me. So I think that it's me being able to see the floor and have good basketball IQ. And then I have great shooters like Dana and Marina around me. So it's easy game for me most of the time.
Anyone for players?
Chennedy and Kamilla, how would you guys describe just the defensive identity that you guys had specifically in the second half?
I think we did a great job. I think we did a great job. You can.
I think we did a great job. Like Coach said, we held them to a good percentage. A low percentage from three-pointers and field goals. So I think that for us, we're just trying to be aggressive. We want to be the aggressors. We have small, quick guards who can get underneath people, and that creates transition offense for us. So that's just something we want to do.
Chennedy, I just wanted to found your speed here recently. Is this something that you always wanted to showcase, or is it just something that's kind of come here later in the season?
I think I've always been fast. I just think that now it's just my growth of knowing when to be fast and just play with a little bit more pace and just, I guess, a little bit more kind of just got to see the floor. Like when I was running out there today, running real quick, somebody got the ball, tapped it from behind me. So it's just I need to see things like that. But utilizing my speed and quickness to get us into the best sets and quick offense easy.
County on the play before bumping in with Caitlin, it seemed like she turned to you a little bit.
Yeah.
After the
I ain't answering no Caitlin Clark questions.
Did she say anything to you?
I don't know what she said.
What'd you say to her?
I didn't say anything.
That's enough. We're good.
For both players, when you're playing another young team like you guys are, you're just trying to establish yourselves. What is it like to, kind of fight for that spot or fight for that position to set yourself up?
He's talking about you. He was talking about you posting up against Boston.
Just playing basketball. Yeah. I post up against anybody. I was just excited to be out there and play. Anyone else?
Kamilla, that late foul on Aaliyah, it's tight situation, close game situation. What can you just walk me through that play and kind of how you've got to handle those moments? And did you feel like you fouled?
I didn't feel like I fouled her. My hands was up. Maybe it came down, but I didn't touch her at all. But yeah, just using this as experience and trying not to foul the next time. Yeah.
I think we should give her grace too. It was her first game back, and she played pretty well too. She hasn't been in this position closing a game in a while, so let's give her some time.
Yeah, did you feel confidence, obviously from Teaspoon putting you in that late game situation, your first game back, being the one to close the game out?
Yeah, it makes me feel like she trusts me, and that's all I need. I want a coach that can trust me for situations like this, and she does.
So you reunite with Aaliyah before the game. Just kind of what was that like, and what you guys talk about?
She was just giving me some advices. That's a sister right there. I'm gonna always and forever love her. It don't matter if we play against each other, with each other. We always gonna have the sisterhood.
Is there anything that you learned from this game that you will take into the next game?
Yeah, just Stay composed. Go out there, and I feel like when I first went to that game, I was stressing, and I've never stressed before a game in my life before. So maybe just keep working on that.
What did you feel stressed by?
Wow, it's my first game in the WNBA, so that's it.
Last few? Anyone? Thank you, players.
Appreciate you guys. Good job. Come this way, you guys. So yeah.
All right, questions for Coach?
Teresa, going with Kamilla late in the game, can you just talk about that decision and why you felt so strongly like she belonged in the game in that moment?
Well, Boston was in a little bit of foul trouble, so we were trying to go in that direction at the moment.
How do you think that Kamilla just not fared in their?
I can't hear you.
How do you think that Kamilla fared in their debut?
Played great. Played great.
It seemed like her footwork was translating. I know she said she was nervous, but even in kind of those opening plays, it seemed like her footwork was just kind of right there already. Have you seen that in practice, and just kind of how do you feel like her footwork is translating?
And that's how she plays. She's been playing like that all her life. That's how she plays.
Can you speak to just the versatility defensively that Kamilla interjects into everything you do with your front court on defense?
Anchors the D.
What did you like about Kamilla and Angel in your front court, and kind of how will this indicate what it'll look like moving forward?
That was the moment. That was what we had to do for the moment. But we're very strong in that area, so that was what we had to do at the moment.
And then the play between Chennedy and Caitlin, what did you see on it, and kind of what was your message to
They're just
Chennedy?
competing. That's all they're doing is competing.
As you guys are playing more clutch games, what do you feel like you're learning about how to get success out of a tight 1-2 3-point game like
Learning to win. Learning to win. Understanding what it takes defensively and offensively.
Really, it feels like Kamilla is like a walking advantage on offense, and you kind of have to learn how to play around her to optimize that. You just got to speak to what you saw in this first game with her.
You just said it's first game. Learning, growing.
Coach, how would you describe the defensive identity that you guys had in the second half?
We're playing hard. We're giving the effort. You can look at this stat sheet and see some great things in here. Really, really good things that we did here. All we're going to do is just build off of it. We'll be okay. We'll be okay.
Did you feel like energy was maybe low given like the starting time or to start the game? And how do you see your team kind of working through those moments, or how did you see them work through that?
We always talk about the energy that we're given to get out of a hole, and as well as you're playing defensively to get out of the hole, as well as you're executing offensively to get out of the hole, that has to be from the very beginning the ball goes up. I really can't hear you.
At the end of the game, you had a couple opportunities to tie the game, win the game. What was the difference in a game like this?
Let's give ourselves an opportunity down the stretch. We gave ourselves an opportunity. There was a level of intensity that we stepped up with, and it gave us an opportunity. So we'll go back, take a look at it, and grow from it all. This is what this game is all about. What did you learn to grow from it and move to the next one?
Coach, you're playing another young team that's kind of trying to set themselves up to the way you guys are. Is there a little extra energy and motivation to win games like this?
Motivation is always in us. It's not for one game. It's not for any of that. We're motivated every time we put our uniform on before we touch the floor. These young ladies are motivated. One game doesn't motivate you. If it does, it's a problem. Every game you play, you're motivated. Every practice you have, you're motivated. Every time you put your uniform on, you're motivated. Not one game.
Coach, when you're in those timeouts, especially in the last 4 or 5 minutes, and you called one in the 3-minute mark and then one in the 2-minute mark, outside of drawing up the plays, what are messages that you're wanting to get across to your team in those moments?
One thing this team is very good at, they're young, but they're excellent off the board. They're excellent off the board to execute well. Just wanted to let them know we still have a chance. We're still in it. You keep fighting, keep scratching, keep clawing, and you'll give yourself an opportunity. And they did. They gave themselves an opportunity to take it into overtime, gave themselves an opportunity. That's all we wanted, was an opportunity, and we gave ourselves that.
Anyone else?
How do you feel about the way your team defended team scheme-wise with all of the movement things inside as you was getting Clark?
We're fine. Take a look at stat sheet.
Thank you.
Teresa,